Well...
Look, I've got to go, Tony. Spud said he'd tear this place to pieces if I didn't do what he said. And I can't do that to Jude.
Proviso? What is it?
That your parole be suspended until we can find a suitable place for you. Of course, there are dozens of old people's homes about, but we must find one that has the proper medical attention available.
Old people's home?
Yes, Mrs. Birdsworth. A place where you can relax and mix with people of your own age. Don't worry. You'll be well looked after.
Looks like they're bringing someone in. Whew, must be a real tough to get all that attention. That bitch Morris. Trust her to get a ride to work with the cops. Why they got her by the arms? Maybe she's sick. Almost looks like they're bringing her in under arrest, doesn't it?
All right, Meg, now what's this all about?
Well, I really had no choice, Mrs. Davidson. I couldn't see old Judy's good work go down the drain. And without my testimony, they had no option but to drop the charges. I realise I've disappointed you.
Nonsense, I admire your ethics. I just hope your faith in Judy Bryant has not been misplaced. I'm sorry you couldn't have been sent to Barnhurst, but the department cannot accommodate short-term prisoners there.
I'll survive it. It's only 72 hours after all.
Well, 3 days inside can be a lifetime. You ought to know that.
It need not be quite so grim. I'll have you placed in isolation. You need never see the women.
No, I don't want that. I don't want the women to think that I'm receiving any special treatment because I'm an officer. I mean, they'll resent it, and I'll lose their respect completely.
You can't be serious. Surely you realise you'll be in danger.
Yes, I do. But this is our chance to show the women that nobody gets special treatment.
I think Mrs. Morris is right. Technically, she is a prisoner and should be treated as such, but, well, we have to show the women that we can take it as well as dish it out.
Well, I think you're wrong, but I shan't press the point. At least I can make sure you are in a single cell and there is always an officer on duty in the communal areas. I would prefer you not to work, though. I can't have Gaffney and her team locked up for 3 days. Is that a fair compromise?
I suppose so. But I don't want anything to jeopardise my position with the women once I'm back on duty.
I'm afraid the department has taken a very dim view of your contempt of court, regardless of your motives. There is to be a departmental inquiry to decide as to whether you may continue as an officer at Wentworth.
G'day. Where's Max?
She's not here.
She bloody better be. I'm gonna sort her right out.
She left this morning, and she's not coming back.
Pig's ass. She wouldn't run out on me. She hasn't got the guts. Where's the other fat heap?
She's not here either.
That figures. She's been dying to get into Maxie's pants.
Oh, you just watch your mouth, Murphy. You're talking about a lady.
I'm talking about a bloody great bulldog that wants to get off with my bird.
Look, I don't know where Maxine is, and frankly, I couldn't care less. But Judy is in Sydney alone.
Well, that leaves just you and me to sort things out, doesn't it?
All right. Get out.
Jeez, you scare me gutless. Well, what do you know? The little poof thinks he's flaming Bruce Lee.
All right, Murphy, come on. Come on.
Let go, you bastard!
I could break your neck right now. If you ever come near this place again, I'll do it.
You won't be such a bloody smart ass next time, Berman. I'll be back, and I'll bring my mates with me.
Well, you do that. The consorting squad have already got this place under surveillance. I'm sure the police would be happy to meet you and your mates. It's open season on bikies this week.
Wait till I get that two-faced bitch. I'll wring her bloody neck.
See? What did I tell you? Hey, Mrs.
Horace, is this for real, or are you on your way to a fancy dress party?
No, B, I'm in for real, as you put it.
Hey, go on, straight up. What did you do? Put the hard word on Ted Douglas, did you?
I think that's more your line, Chrissy.
Good one, Mrs. M.
What did they get you for then?
Well, let's just forget it, shall we?
Meaning you're not going to tell us?
Meaning it's my business, Chrissy. Same as any new prisoner.
That's right. If you don't want to tell us, that's fair enough by me, but you can't blame us for being surprised.
So for the next 3 days, I'm just like the rest of you.
One of us, are you? That means you take your chances and fight your own battles and don't go lagging to the screws if something should happen to you, just like us.
I'm warning you, Margot, lay off.
What you gonna do, B? Blow your parole to protect a screw?
Why don't you just try me and see?
You'll keep, screw lover.
I just warned you, Margot, at the moment, Meg Morris is not a screw.
Hey, B, hang about. For all we know, she could be a bleeding spy, put in here to report back to Davo.
That's right.
Oh, you're an ungrateful bitch, Chrissy, after all she did for you and your kid. Besides, if Davo wanted to put a spy in here, she wouldn't send a bloody screw. We'd get another Kate Peterson.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I'm ever so sorry, Mrs. M.
That's all right, Chrissy. Believe me, I'm not looking for trouble from anyone.
Ah, g'day, stranger. Hey, where have you been? You missed the floor show.
What floor show?
You'll never guess. Who's just come in?
There you go, B. I'm not in the mood for fooling around.
All right, then. If you don't want to know,
Well, I don't.
I'll tell you anyway. Mrs. M's been nicked. She's in for 3 days.
Bull dust.
True.
You're full of it.
I'm telling you, it's true.
What for?
Well, she didn't say. But she's in here, all right. Prison uniform and all.
Mrs. M? Well, if a good-hearted soul like Mrs. M can end up with a bunch of no-hopers like us, there's just no justice in the world. Like those mongrels on the parole board.
They haven't turned you down, have they?
No. They're gonna let me out all right. But they're gonna send me to an old people's home.
You're joking.
The quack reckons I need care and rest. Oh, Pete. He's sitting there with a bunch of old tarts who can't even remember their own names.
You can't blame the doc for that, Lizzie. The way you've been walking around here lately, you look like a candidate for the crematorium.
How was I to know they'd think I was on my last legs? I'm not Emma, love.
Oh, of course you're not.
Just because my face is wrinkled up like an old prune. They reckon I'm all dried up. I was really pretty when I was a young girl. Now I look like a weather-beaten old bag. But inside, I feel just the same. Full of life, as though I could go on forever.
Yeah, and you probably will too, you old devil. Just be bloody minded. Now, come on, you stop feeling sorry for yourself.
An old people's home's just like a prison. But you can't never escape. And you can't get out alive.
Oh, come on, love, don't talk like that.
I'm not gonna fool myself. I am old. I'm finished.
Right, time for your shower.
How's the back?
I can't believe you've had the same problem.
Yeah, the first 5 years are the hardest.
Oh, both sides of the fence, believe me.
Yeah, what have they got in those mattresses that we have? Rocks.
Don't be daft. Them mattresses is genuine horsehair.
Yeah, with a couple of hooves thrown in for good luck.
Oh, some of you don't know when you're well off. We could be in far worse places than this.
If your face got much longer, Lizzie, we'd have to cart it round in a wheelbarrow.
Well, that's a nice way to talk to a dying woman.
Take no notice of her, she'll snap out.